Tom Dwan on the button. Andrew Feldman, who is our big loser right now, down over $100,000, is first to act. His girlfriend in the audience.
Pass.
There she is right behind him, Chelsea. She's a veterinarian.
Pass.
From London.
Well, he's picking up some cards, is Alan Cunningham.
He even looks shocked now.
Yeah, he's a little bit embarrassed about the cards he's finding.
Pass.
Well, Matusow's going to call. That might bring in Ivey.
Cool.
Well, might bring in Ivey.
What a silly question. Of course it'll bring in Ivey. Here we go. These three to the flop.
Matusow first to act after this flop. We'll see what happens.
9.
Well, 9-9-6. Once again, a good flop for an overpair.
Well, when you've got aces, they're almost always going to be overpairs. The open pair, not so great. At least it's better than something like a 6, 7, 8, that kind of a hand, but still.
I think that's what I meant. Well, you get a bet from Ivey. And a call from Cunningham. Well, if anything about Cunningham, he's consistent.
He certainly is.
Pot now 15,600. Well, that's the third diamond out there. Neither player with a diamond, but Cunningham doesn't know that.
1,200 the bet. Sorry, 12,000.
And Phil Ivey bets 12,000. Now, the last hand, Ivey had nothing. And
there's also some history between these two with aces, of course. We saw Alan Cunningham make an amazing laydown in an earlier series of $1 Million Cash Game.
Cool.
That was series 2. Now, this flop and this turn have a different texture, though.
Oh, very much so.
We've got 3 diamonds out there. We've got straight draws out there, and plus a paired board.
Oh, that's a horrible card as well. It just gets worse and worse for Alan Cunningham. Ivey needs to fire again to win this pot. He knows that.
Let me play devil's advocate just for a second, because I'm curious. Do you really think Ivey is betting 12,000 on the turn with 2 pair 9s and 6s? Are you really scared of the 6 on the river?
I think you're probably right here. He's betting a 9, a flush, or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, when he bets 12,000 on the turn after Cunningham calls me, I've either got a 9 there or a flush. The 6 doesn't really change much. Well, Ivey's bet 30,000. Pot is 69,600, so you're getting a little over 2 to 1.
But you know the only thing you can beat is a bluff. Ivey has to be betting a 9 here to have him beat, really, unless he's betting a flush draw on the board. Does he carry on betting when the 6s come on the end with a flush?
I definitely think Ivey would bet the flush here. I think Ivey knows what Cunningham has. And if I have a flush here, I'm betting against, because I put my opponent on pocket aces, pocket kings, and overpair.
Of course, Alan also knows that Ivey knows that he laid down aces in Series 2.
Oh, well, these guys, when you're talking about poker between these two players, you take it to the level, beyond the level, beyond the level. Tough spot for Cunningham. He's trying to figure it out. He came into this pot down over 50,000. If he wins this one, though, he'll be nearly even.
Well, we know he can lay him down. Can he make the call too? I think Alan's doing exactly what we've been doing, just going through the hands. I think he's decided to let it go. And this time, Phil Ivey runs Alan Cunningham off the best hand.
Wow, what a play by Phil Ivey. I'll tell you, this guy never makes a wrong step. He always seems to know exactly when to bluff, how much to bluff, and who to bluff.